Ooh, oh, oh. All right, I'm back. Pisces, as you can see the caption, it says, "Don't stop, don't stop believing." But it just depends on what you believing in too, and what it is that you're working on. So I don't know what the hell you got going on, but we're gonna find out real quick once we get this shuffle out. Cause I got Cancer and Leo left. And y'all out my hair. Y'all out my hair. Y'all out my hair. Girl, y'all out my hair. Y'all out my hair, girl. I ain't gotta talk to y'all no more. That's too many. Let's see. Freedom. That I like that. Freedom to freedom. Right, let me stop playing. To freedom. Ooh, you got mushrooms, healing, and you also got power, and you also got the braid. Mm. Move it. Move it back. Then we got house, the soul, the dark, and the elixir. Come on now, who's an alcoholic? Who is an alcoholic? Boom, 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 boom. Somebody's an alcoholic. Oh, 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 oh. Damn, I don't even know what the fuck that's it. Wait a minute, y'all. That's weird. We got the Martin Witch Tarot. The Martin Witch Tarot. I'm like, ooh, all right. Weird. Let me do it white. Yeah, these for your hands. I remember one time I had bought some wet wipes. And let me tell you, I went to go doo-doo. And I wiped it with a wet wipe. I was like, damn, why is my doo-doo hole burning? Right? It was a disinfectant wipe. Those are the times, right? Anywho, but let's get into it. Y'all got mushrooms, healing, power, and you also got the braid. We have house, the soul, the dark, and the elixir. But this tells me some of y'all tethered to a situation, whether it's like a home, a place, or a situation in your life. Your soul could be calling for something else. I feel like some of y'all going through a dark period in your life. My grandmama said, don't let everybody put their hands in your head. So some of y'all could be going through that, though. I don't know. Some of y'all may have got your hair braided by somebody. You may be a hair braider. Some of y'all may have ran across the wrong head. That may be causing problems in your life, though. Now, on the flip side here, this could just be tethered to a certain past or certain roots. For some of y'all, though, but with the mushroom here, though, I do kind of feel like there's a little bit of addiction period coming on. So some of y'all, this could be suffering from some form of addictions here. Because with the mushroom and the elixir and the dark and the soul, baby, somebody's suffering from some type of addiction here that's got them tethered to something, someone, some experience. And it's a struggle to be able to let it go, though. For some of y'all, though, this power here that you may be trying to charge up, though, so I don't know, because like I said, this could be a braid. Some of y'all do braid hair, and I feel like some of y'all been braid the wrong hair. On the flip side here, this could be you done got your hair braided by the wrong person. So that's all I'm going to say. You got your hair braided by the wrong person. You have. Right there, your head hurting and shit like that. That's why I burn all my hair on the stove. I don't like letting people touch my hair. Or I try to flush it down the toilet, because y'all heard that old saying. My grandma used to say, don't burn your hair, because if the birds get a hold to your hair, they'll make your head hurt. You know, they used to say that back in the day. And then they used to say, burn your hair, because then somebody else get your hair, they'll put a root on it. Right. So for some of y'all, something about with a house and the dark and the soul, This could be in the dark in a particular situation though, but I do kind of feel like this is some type of some of y'all could be trying to cleanse yourself though too, especially this could be just a cleansing to cleanse your home though, especially here if you've been trying to like tap more into your roots though, especially if y'all into traveling, y'all been going to like out of the country, in the country, and particular things you probably have to cleanse yourself like severely hard. It looks like they're coming up too, because it looks like whatever you got going on, this followed you home. Because I did say power in the braid though, so this could be somebody that's in a state of entrepreneurship or trying to be able to discover themselves though, because that is coming up like severely hard though. But on the flip side here, this is being tethered to an experience though. This looks like you know how like when certain people that cut out their hair off and they feel like they finna start all over again. So this could be somebody to where like it could just be a fucking meltdown about your hair, period. You could just be wearing hair like, why wanted my hair like this? And I wanted my hair like this, but then it's not turning out like this. So that could just be it though. Or this could be somebody going through a transformative period, could be trying something new, and at the same time, they could be trying to find out who they actually are. So let me just say that though. But on the flip side here, somebody got some problems. Somebody got some problems going on. Problems. I got some problems going on. I got some problems going on. All right, so let's see. Because it said this dick, and baby, this dick is through. Let me tell you something, baby. She through. Girl, this dick is through. Girl, she done been tried. Like, look at her. Girl, she done been tried. She done got water waste on her. She have the sun. She done dehydrated. She done came back. Like, woo, baby, she done been through it, but she still here. She still gets the job done. I'm still here. It could be something for y'all though. There's too many. Scoop it to the side. I'm trying to be here that long. Shit. God damn. Get one more. God damn. Eight of Pentacles. Make sure that you're paying attention to though, especially that though, because that eight you know how they say like a devil's playground is an idle mind. Make sure that you are paying attention to a lot of things or being very interested into certain things, because it feels like there's a very disengagement period where some of y'all don't want to put in the work for something or actually work towards something. This could be a smidge bit of depression or something coming up though, because with the mushrooms though, you have a Two of Wands being in reverse. You also have the Tower and the Two of Cups. For some of y'all, indecision is still a decision though, especially when it comes down to a state of a friendship or your connection to spirit or your connection to the earth, because there is this is your connection to spirit or to earth. I do kind of feel like there could be relationships here where it could be a little bit toxic. For some of y'all, this is coming out of a rough period in your life though. This is changing. This is burning down. This is how you connect to yourself or your source or people or higher self. I do feel like it's that though, especially if some of y'all going through a relationship or a makeup or breakup. This is where some of y'all could be going down the dark path, especially if you're tethered to certain friendships, certain relationships and connections too. It's hard for some of y'all to let that go though, because some of y'all been around here pretending that you okay when you're really not okay, but you still been holding on to like the pain, the resentment, old woundings and things like this, because it's like you want to let something go, but at the same time you don't want to let something go, especially if it's a chaoticism. Hello? Especially if that's a state of chaoticism that comes with this relationship here. I do kind of feel like here, this could be a spiritual relationship or this could be someone else, but I do kind of feel like this heavy substances. That's heavy substances or just being intertwined into a relationship here though, because I'm saying there's a tower moment that comes with friendship. So some of y'all could be at a point where you're trying to second guess, especially because friends can break your heart too. You could be at a point of where you recognize like, do I still want to be cool with them or do I don't want to let them go? Because at the same time though, it feels a smidge bit trauma bond. I would tell you that though, because some of y'all could be in some trauma bond type relationships and some of y'all don't want to let it go though, because it's undecided like who you could be cool with, who's there for you, because I feel like this is a weaving out who's actually there for you, who actually supports you. Because when the tower comes down and there's an exposing that comes about this energy where a lot of things comes into your life, you trying to figure out like who actually gonna be there to support you or who actually like sticking through a lot though. But it's kind of hard though, because at the same time though, you still hold on to old pain, old residual energy. This happened to me. This person did this to me. I don't know who I am, what I'm going through, like what's actually at this moment. Like, do I actually decide to be able to move forward though here? But I do kind of feel like if you mourning versus the past, you want to move forward or whatever. I think you get down to that final decision where it's up to you if you decide if you want to let it go or look at something from a different perspective though. Because some of y'all may be at a point where you could be letting somebody be a little bit too toxic. Period. Now we also got healing. We got the 4 of Wands, we got the 8 of Cups, and we also got the 5 Pentacles. Either you're going to stay or you're going to go or you're going to move forward. You're going to get whatever it is that you need to be able to move forward, though. Because it looked like this could be somebody coming back or you coming back or whatever situation that's going on, whether this is allowing a person into your home, your place, your teamwork, your partnerships, your marriage, your commitments, whatever it is that's going on. Where I said if you travel a lot, it seems like you're going back to a space of where you're trying to charge up. That's why I said it's you with your connection to your source, because some of y'all got these relationships with your source, your guide, your creator, to where it comes down to it could be through meditative experiences or spiritual addictions or drugs or elixirs or shamanic experiences, that too. So it's weird. It's weird. Y'all kind of like the man off the evil, to where he kind of like, I take this and I connect with God, and not knowing at the same time that he developing some form of an addiction. So that's kind of like a problem. And with healing too, this is you healing your roots. Because some of y'all feel like y'all are apart though. Because this could be in a marriage, this could be in a commitment, this could be your team, actual people though. Because these people play an inevitable role surrounding this particular person. So for some of y'all kind of feel like it's here though, whether you're doing family healing, relationship healing, or marriage healing. The problem is though, before you get here, if y'all in a marriage, is weird though, because this don't give me marriage. This gives me like a friend or whatever you value more than the actual marriage. And then when it comes down to healing, that's what you do. So it looks like somebody has some type of power or control over a state of a relationship or something that you got going on in your life, which why I said it could be a substances, could be a job, could be a career, it could be a person, or it could just be anything though. So that's why I said it kind of feels like that. So let's go to the next one. All right. I like this. This is so smooth, right? Then we got power. Check your friends. We got 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit in reverse, the World card. We got the 9 of Wands, and we also got the Sun. Check your friends. Check your friends. Because the reason why I say check your friends though here, because you got to look at, if you got people who you always can party with, celebrate with, and all these particular things, especially if it's like investments, money, finance, money, career advances and stuff like that. You got to look at it, who's really there for you when you come to a state of vulnerability, because some of y'all may be in a struggle when it comes down to an actual state of happiness, especially with this 9 of Wands, because there's a vulnerability that comes around this when it comes to you, your belief system, and how you deal with a lot of things though. You got to see who actually charge you and who doesn't charge you, because the problem is when it comes to the Sun, this could be an ego aspect though. So this could be codependencies, where I said trauma bonded type relationships. I did say you had some type of some type of control over your marriage, your relationship, your commitment, or your willpower just to be able to move forward though. It feels a lot like you got solar plex energy coming up and throat chakra for real though, because it feels like it's going out a lot though. So there could be self-confidence. There could be self-confidence in particular issues though, especially if you're dealing with social media or just being seen, notoriety, putting yourself out there though. Some of y'all feel like here though, especially when you're doing certain things, whether this is with certain groups or endeavors or certain people, are always participating into certain things or being valued. Some of y'all always see things as a team aspect, and you don't know how to do certain things solo. So that could be a problem though. There could be you questioning yourself, where it's kind of like, well, do I think I can. So it's like this back and forward of, I think I can do it, but I can't though, because with the World card here, there could be a lot of eyes. I know social media does play a lot into a lot of things though. So there's a vulnerability that comes around this here though. So for some of y'all, that could be with a child or something here. Because a lot of people, I do know that though, but they don't be want to put their kids on social media, which I am so fine with that though. Because motherfuckers just be want to know if the baby cute or not. If we just gonna be honest, they do. They really do. But I would see that though as a Sun though, because this is after a miscarriage or something here. You've seen this before where a woman try to get pregnant and she has some type of miscarriage, or she could be pregnant or whatever it is, but it's just like after taking some fertility problems or fertility treatments of that nature, though, to where this could be someone that kind of goes down a dark path in that place of to where it's kind of like, where do I belong? Like, who am I? Can I have kids? Am I really a woman? Or am I really a man? Or it's this to where it comes down to here, though. So if that's like a problem that comes down to a relationship, it seems like there could be boundaries, especially if you're in a marriage or a commitment, though, because it seems like that baby could be running that marriage or kids. Because kids don't run up in here but their mouth. All right, we got the break. We got the Death card, the Queen of Swords, and we also got the Knight of Cups. Some of y'all trying to change. I did say Queen of Swords coming up, though, especially here when it comes down to a state of communication here, what you tell the two or certain experiences that you have going on, though, because I feel like this could be a point where you're learning how to be able to speak up for yourself or what you necessarily engage in, because some of y'all could be trying to change how you come out, because the Knight of Cups can be messy. It can be someone it can be somebody who's messy, who very self-interested into themselves. It's like a revamping themselves for somebody else. Like, it feels like everything y'all doing based off somebody else, though, and that probably gonna slap you in the face. And that could be a very struggle, because it don't feels like it's internal. It feels like it's more external, where, okay, well, they cool. They at peace, right? So I think I can do that. So it's not more like, I think this actually benefits me here, though. For some of y'all here, y'all trying to change a relationship with someone else, though, because I do kind of feel like if you telling somebody something, I would not tell the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is messy. The Knight of Cups in reverse can be somebody who's messy, who is an instigator. They messy, they an instigator, they lie, they very self-interested. It depends on how they feel, if they want to keep secrets or not tell secrets. They a fly-by-night individual. They do whatever they want to do. That's basically self-serving for them, though. For some of y'all with this Death card here in the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups, there's a truth that comes out, though, especially here where somebody could be confessing something to a particular person. Tell me. But somebody could be confessing something to a particular person, especially when it comes down to who they had sex with. Who they had sex with. What they like to have sex with. That's weird. That's it. It's just who they had sex with, who they like to have sex with. Period. And then watch what you say, especially when it comes down to your words, though. Because one of y'all, it's a very contradicting energy that comes out this, though, especially when it comes down to the braid, though, because it's kind of like, yeah, I want to change this. But at the same time, it seems very negative. So it's kind of like if you stand forward and you want to say something, it could be self-negative talk that comes up a lot. Some of y'all could be very self-negative, especially when it comes down to a state of relationship here. Especially if that's harsh a relationship, though, because if there's any change that needed, whether this is like a messy relationship or being intertwined into certain experiences, this is where you already know. Being hypercritical and just being down on yourself only keeps somebody in a state of where they continue to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, yep. That's that. All right. Now we got the House. Ooh, Jesus. We got the Justice card being in reverse, the Two of Swords being in reverse, the Five of Swords, and we also got the Chariot. Family issues coming up much. With the Justice card here, some of y'all could be dealing with some type of legality going on, especially if there's family matters, court custody, and all these particular things, though. I really do feel like that. Y'all getting over arguments, y'all getting over displacement. This could be anybody who y'all know in y'all life where they've been having battles where they feel like this only happens to me, or yada yada. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who like that, or this could be you. Oh, but this happens to me. They don't support me. They don't do this. Baby, this way it was arguments. It was playing both sides. It was this. This could be a particular person, though, where you could be cutting them out your business here, though. And that could be with the Chariot card being this way here. This is somebody that's constantly trying to persevere and make their own way happen into a particular situation. But then they recognize that they still keeping up mess, drama, chaos, and they causing arguments and fights and miscommunication. So they could be going on as well. Now we got the Four of Swords coming up, and then we got the Two of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles being reversed, the Ten of Wands, and we also got the Three of Wands. This is what I actually don't like here, because I told you if you're going to court about some money matter here, and if you waiting on somebody to be able to give you something, or you trying to give it to somebody, this somebody that's trying to weigh the pros and cons. They somebody that's more like, well, this mine's, and I guess I don't know. it feels very selfish. This Queen of Pentacles feel very selfish. Whoever you could be dealing with here, especially if you're trying to heal a relationship with them, they kind of feel like somebody's selfish. I'm telling you, like, they really selfish though. They is though, especially when it comes down to money or finances or materials. When it comes down to a state of abundance, baby, they are. This could be you, or it could be somebody else. So I was going to tell you the sign. They selfish though. They feel it's not an earth sign. It's not an earth sign. It's not an earth sign. I'll tell you that. But they selfish though, especially if you waiting on some type of money. This could be you. I don't know. It could be you or a particular person though, but they weighing the pros and cons of a particular situation. For some of y'all do be fucking around with magic, and I told you in the state of your spiritual relationship or source. Some of y'all trying to figure out because some of y'all may be on the other side of karma, right? And when it comes with this state of karma, this could be at a point of where you're trying to heal and you're trying to sit down and rest. And some of y'all could be at a place where you contemplating like, when I did this, is this really mean this? Or did I really mean to do this? So it's like this back and forth going back. Like, do I actually move forward or do I actually see? Like, it's like somebody trying to, it's like on the side of karma, one of y'all have been thinking, especially when it comes down to a state of actions, it's more like, when I did this, did it pan out for this? Like, you looking at things as a failure, right? But at the same time, it's not looking at things as the actions to where you can actually heal for them. But I tell you, there's some type of financial or litigation problems or whatever it is that's going on between you and someone else, but y'all going back and forth, trying to figure shit out. Whoever this is that's trying to get somebody some money, or owe somebody some money, or we're trying to turn back though. Like, if you help a lot of people out financially, this look like somebody that's coming back only because they going through something, and the problem is they don't know how to give to people, right? On the flip side here, the situation in this matter, this legality, because this could be child support. Some of y'all could be a child and you have to see your mama, where my money, where my money, and your mama comes to saying she got to pay bills, but you see her get her hair done, her nails done, you ain't got no shoes, you ain't got, like, it could be that type of situation though, right? So that could be where some of y'all trying to weigh the pros and cons, so y'all trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna get out of that situation though. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of drama that's going on in the house, and some of y'all, this is a relationship. The drama that's going on is because somebody only want their family when they feel like it's fair for them. When I say they want their family, it kind of feels like I'm telling you, it's like somebody go through something and it's like, oh no, this is like you got a friend or a particular person on the call on you when they going through shit, and it's kind of like, bitch, I don't want to be your friend. Like, the fuck. They could be going through a divorce though, right? Divorce didn't work. Y'all didn't get a divorce. Now y'all trying to be like, oh, let's make the relationship work. We're gonna see how this is gonna work out, right? Well, I don't want to go through a divorce. I want to make this work. We got the soul. Seven of Pentacles being in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles being reversed, the Four of Pentacles being in reverse, the Empress being in reverse, and the Emperor. Did I say that? Somebody tired. Especially if this is divorce though, somebody out tired. Y'all tired of somebody. Whoever sees like money hungry, they do whatever it is that they want to do. And if this is a relationship though, where it's like a dude, if this is a dude, his old lady do a whole bunch of stuff, this is him at the point where he just like, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick and tired of having to fix this, write this, do all this, and I like, I'm so fucking tired of this. Right? If there is a woman, she equally feels the same way though here, because at this person though, especially if it comes down to healing or moving in a state of relationship, somebody could be very stubborn that they don't want to listen to the other, and it causes particular problems. So it's like, if you want the man to lead, it's like, how you want the man to lead when you too busy trying to call all the shots, right? And if he wants you to do the shit that you need to do, how the fuck, like, you go, it's like somebody trying to tell somebody else how to do their job though here though. On the flip side here, I did say some of y'all going to court about a particular issue, especially some creative interest here, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, because this is like being taking every opportunity. So some of y'all could have went through a point of where you felt like your finances were being bled before you actually fixed a particular situation though here. I kind of do feel like it's that though. Some of y'all dealing with somebody who could be just a liar. liar. Like no mind. They like to lie a lot. Some of y'all gotta slow down where I said checking your friends and it come down to every opportunity or something that comes up though, because if you dealing with those particular things that's coming up, I'm telling you, like this somebody that's mad at somebody, like they mad, they holding a grudge against somebody. They is. They could be mad at you. They could be mad at someone else because y'all mad that it's like shit. If they constantly keep doing stuff to try to get money or take particular opportunities, especially when it come down to financial state of abundance, they don't do shit with it. They not a good spender. So there could be a particular problem here though. Like they is, because with the Knight of Pentacles, I tell you that's somebody that's very money hungry and do whatever they can for money. With the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse, that's somebody to where like everything they do is outdated, it's old. It's like either because the Knight of Pentacles don't want to stick to shit. It's that, oh, I can manipulate, I can finesse my way out of this, I can do this. But when it comes down to a state of control, whether it's like a man, you think you can do it, this nigga not moving. This person not moving. If it's a judge where you've been able to get your ass running in out of court, particular situations or whatever is going on, it's not working. Like it just looks like this is a person or a force, or this could be you that's just like immobile, like they're immovable. They're like no. And then we also got the soul card here. So this could be you, especially when it comes down to a state of your masculine energy, finally being able to stand up for yourself. Or this is you just saying, tapping that one down, like, no, I'm tired. No, we can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this shit. This shit don't make me happy. So we're just at that point. But it do kind of feel like somebody going to court. I'm telling you, somebody like, oh, this shit don't make me happy no more. Oh, come on, time. The dog. And we got the Ace of Cups, the Temperance being in reverse, the King of Cups, and then we got the Nine of Swords. This come out of dark period, but at the same time, this somebody that's trying to reach out to you or make a friend to you, though. I do kind of feel like if it comes to a relationship, and I tell you there's friendships and certain things going on, take your time and get to know people. Stop being so quick to gun hold or fall in love, though. Yes, this may be the King of Cups, but at the same time, though, this King of Cups may got a little temper problem. For some of y'all, though, you could have like some type of temper problem or whatever it is going on, though. For some of y'all have to slow down when it comes to a state of love. Like that shit don't happen overnight though. You could be in the dark about something though, or this person can feel like they in the dark, especially when it comes down to a state of emotional compassion, especially somebody going through something, you trying to be able to actually emotionally support them or someone else though. So this could be like, okay, well, if I'm gonna show up, I'm actually gonna be a friend for a particular person. Let me, like, you also know that being a friend with somebody isn't always at a state where you losing patience with their ass though. Now on the flip side here though, you could be dealing with somebody here that could be, like I told you, if it's third party energies, you could be dealing with somebody, like I said, the instigator that's causing a lot of problems and like agitating a state of a relationship and trying to, you see, I like this Nine of Swords. Somebody just came off the wheel. They went through a hard time. They able to get sleep. They finally at a state of peace. Situations going on, and then boom, now you get whole, and you got this motherfucker smack dab sitting in the middle, like trying to. I just feel like it's this disruption that come with that card, though. That smack dab in the middle of a state of a relationship. Now, for some of y'all, this could be you want to get a relationship, but I do kind of feel like this at a point where somebody like, whew, I've been going through this, and now I feel like I'm back on my feet, and you got this motherfucker come right back in, trying to keep up the same shit. Now, keep in mind, Pisces, they be saying it be y'all. That's all I'm saying. Could be somebody else, though. But they be saying it be y'all, Pisces. Elixir. So that's why I said somebody could be losing patience with you. Because they had some shit. Probably got sober problems though. Yeah, they hiding that shit because we got the moon card. And we had the, I said the moon card. They hiding that using the dark. Some of y'all don't know somebody wants some shit. That's where it comes to losing patience and shit like that, going back and forth. And you kind of like, ooh. Not me though. I just don't like certain people. I forgot it's on camera. All right. Now we got the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and we also got the Star card here being out loud though. with the star card being out loud and especially being in reverse, though, this here, some of y'all, this could be attention matters too, because I told you, if you're trying to rise in some type of money or finances or career or aspects, or even if it come down to family, third party situations, I told you this goes back to the beginning of the solar plex, where some of y'all are just so gun-ho or saying we instead of saying me, but at the same time, it's who you're winging it with, because there's a problem, though. Some of y'all ain't getting the particular things that it is that you need, especially if you run into relationships with certain people. Feel like as soon as you run into something, that shit fall apart. Then you got this motherfucker running from one situation to the other because you got the 5 of wands and the moon. That's why I say you get into relationships with whoever this is, or you get into connections with certain people, though, and they running from certain shit. They is, though. They could be running for their damn soul. They soul calling. You could be them about who running from their soul calling. They just around here doing shit. Fucking up shit. Ooh, my bad. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to. Running from their soul calling. For real. It's giving me heavy grief, though, on the motherfucker here, though. Right. Like you put this shit in that goddamn thing. Mm-hmm. What's called did my nails. Yep. That's why I was like, ooh, I know it's hell over there. Right? Mm-hmm. 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 Other than that, though, it looks like some of y'all leaving something behind, though. Y'all leaving. I feel somebody was a fly-by-night ass person. They leaving and they don't even care. They don't. I would. And I tell you, some of y'all travel a little bit too much. So you need to cleanse whenever you go somewhere and you come back, especially if you're doing a whole lot of spiritual work, because y'all going from one place to the other. And I ain't talking about travel where you going like 15 to 30 minutes. I'm talking about state to state. Please cleanse, like every time. Wash your clothes when you're out of town. So you come back home, you ain't got to wash them. When you wash them, put them in your bag. Put it in another bag. I don't know how many suitcases can you carry. But wash them while you're there. Put them in your suitcase. Don't open them until you get back. Whatever. All right, okay. But that's it, though. Somebody going through something. I'm feeling somebody on some shit. Got problems going on. They hiding. They running from one situation. Using the dark. About that shit coming to the light. You know, if somebody was in the dark about you, that shit coming to the light. So you right here trying to give your time to somebody that can't even give their time to you. Right? We not been there before. And it could just be basically a friend, though. Because I tell you, it didn't give me much like relationship. The end gave me a relationship here. It just seemed like whatever you got going on with your friends, your life, your family, whatever it is, that affects your relationship. Mm-hmm. 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 Or it could just be you. Mm-hmm. And you can't play by all the time, right? Damn, I dropped my type shit. Is it in the floor? Damn. Or did it? 10-second rule. Hold on, I don't feel like shuffling because I'm trying to eat my potato chips. Okay. Oh, am I gonna have to pick this shit off the top? God damn! I wanted my crumbs on my hand. My nose is full of mine. We got Sage, Green Man, Wolf, and the Arbitrary. I did say that though. I do. No man, we ain't picking all these up. We got the Heritage. We got We got Heredative, Anima is the poet, and we also got the survivor. Yes, it's a relationship. I tell you for what's that though. Some of y'all trying to see who you allow into your relationship and how the certain things work. And I did say if there's type of friends relationship, I feel like this is where some of y'all trying to revamp, especially if it's any type of businesses or something like that. Some of y'all could be trying to revamp and trying to figure certain things out, especially handle this as a team, though, especially learning certain placements. There's negotiations that comes up on a contract here because some of y'all been arguing about how you should do this and how you should do this, and somebody else is like, I'm not budging, I'm not doing this, especially when it comes down to this arbitrary. It's like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, and I'm not doing this. And that is specifically okay though, because that is healing certain things that is within you though, like calling in like what it is that you necessarily want. Whether this is like how you used to do in old relationships, because the Heredative is the past, whether this is what you used to do in old relationships or what you've been through, how you did this, it's like, no, you ain't got to be in a state of to where like when it come down to your standards to where you kind of like, this is what I'm putting up with. I ain't doing this. No. It just speak for itself though, right? So for some of y'all, there could be a revamp. And I did say some of y'all, it was just your goddamn hair. One of y'all going through a physical external crisis. I don't want to say body dysmorphia, right? Because I don't want to say body. It could be though. It feels like it was a more physical appearance where it's kind of like, I don't know, I want to cut my hair, I want to do this, I don't know, I want to do this. Like it's all over the place to figure out what's gonna be your look. You probably gonna be doing this the whole fucking month until you just figure out what's going on with you internally though, because you can get a middle part, side part, bob, swoop, bang, bob, high ponytail, low ponytail, Santa Morte motherfucking bun, slick back, wig, frontal, braids. Like you could do all that stuff. It's kind of like the more you try to keep changing it, it's like you keep trying to use physical looks, whether it's clothes, whether it's shoes, or money, materialism, greed. Somebody keep trying to use this as an escape of, well, this will make me feel good today, but it's not making them feel good. So that's why I said, you will figure it out, sweetie. You will. You're gonna figure it out. It is. But if you want to buy me some, buy me some. You're going to figure it out, though. I was like, yeah, that's just one of y'all hair. It's a physical concept, though. So that's why I said, especially, too, if you're so used to hanging with friends and people, because we do develop those friendships with people. Y'all remember we used to be like, so what you wearing today? When you put on this, what you wearing? Oh, I'm gonna wear this. And you going out with your friends, and then it comes to a point of where you got these relationships with family members and people in your life, or whatever connection that it is that you have, and then you start getting older, you get in a relationship, you start having kids and shit like that, and there's certain people, and you kind of like, damn, who the fuck am I? And especially if it's in a marriage though, to where you kind of got like a partner who got friends or relationships or commitments and stuff like that, that could cause a lot of problems too, especially if you like in those relationships where I'm their son, because I do believe that in a relationship I'm your son, but then you go outside and you get the sun and the moon and the stars. That's up. Nobody else, right? What? It's not a bad thing. So that's what I said. It's not a bad thing. Don't take it that way. I ain't possessive. But you need to know. You see that? That's the galaxy right there. You see me, you got me fucked up. Period. Birds of a feather. Who had that? We're not reading it. All right. On the money. This is where y'all in power of purpose. Girl, power of purpose. This is where it's at though. I got to hurry up because I'm ready to eat my tater chips. I'll wipe my crumbs off my hand for y'all. I don't think nobody's that important, right? But you might be. Today, you know, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I wipe my crumbs off my hand for you. Oh, shit. No, that's not it. My bad. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, the power of purpose, individuation, seeing your unique place in the world, a clear sense of authentic purpose, healthy self-esteem, letting go of conditioning, celebrating your uniqueness and you being you. There comes a time when you realize that you are destined for something that is yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. Didn't I say that? You will discover it's not necessarily what you thought it would be and has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny convention takes hold from somewhere deep true. You feel a sense of a power arising from a true sense of self, accompanied by a need for action, commitment to exploring something, or a purposeful choice. Right now, you're invited to step into a new empowered sense of your authentic purpose, bolstered by a healthy dose of self esteem. You're called to release your old conditioning. There is no need to be self conscious or act a certain way to please others. Didn't I just say that? Oh my God. Which can sometimes take you in a direction you don't want to go. Anyway, the discipline the discipline and will to evolve are yours by nature. This process doesn't have to be a struggle. You cannot fail if you immerse yourself fully in what it is that's in front of you now. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You never have to seek your purpose or wonder what it is. Just keep removing the blocks to your essential self, and your purpose will find you. It's that easy. What a wonderful thing to know. Girl, let me tell you something. I ain't shit, but I'm somebody. So I'm gonna go. Like, that was it. It ain't shit else to say behind it. Cause I don't know.